Okay, we're against Poppy Tristana as well. I wonder if we're playing a very similar deck to each other. Bracesteel Protector, really good for the mirror. Honestly, probably should have kept the Bandle City Mare, but this looks fine as well. I'll hit both Bright Steels, hit both Bright Steels, hit both Bright Steels. Dang it, I really wanted my Kingpin not to get hit. Oh, I would rather the Poke Stick got hit, honestly. So we'll play the Loping Telescope, and we could play this plus the health. I'm gonna play the Telescope though. Powder Monkey doesn't really do anything. Moonsilver is kind of nuts, honestly. Let's go with the Moonsilver and see if we can get some kind of tempo advantage with it. Eey. Could be better.
It's good to be the king.
That works though. Even if this gets hit, it's a good target. Plus 2 costs. Thanks.
Baddies beware, Mama's got a gun.
Their stuff looks a bit stronger than mine. Feels a bit bad.
Looking for a hero for my heroes. On it and on 'em. Defensive stance.
Not looking good. Still winnable, but the double Owlcat's actually pretty brutal.
I've got your back.
Plus another Brightsteel plus shield. Something like that. Another
You're covered.
Aegis really wasn't what we wanted.
Time to collect.
Does pretty good attack for me though. Okay, that's making me feel a bit better. That's not too bad for me. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better actually. I think they could have gone. I still get that tray too. No, that actually makes me feel alright. I just need, I was gonna say, my own elusives to be able to deal with theirs. They can open attack here. That's okay if they do.
I should look in the mirror
Equinox here
more
would feel
often.
awful.
Yep,
They picked it really quickly.
I should look in the mirror more often. Yep, we still
I think it's that one. That's
Let's make cookies.
alright. They know I have Pokey Stick, but they're just out grinding my deck so hard on value right now with triple Bandle Commando. Actually should have gone for Pokey Stick and then Prank and then Otterpuss. That's alright though. We shall see. That's interesting. That's the epic that they got. Whoa, why did they grab that one? Okay, well that makes a lot of sense now. That's the epic that they got from the Loping Telescope, but I don't really understand why they took that one because they're not placing any traps into the deck. She's just a 6-mana 5/5, so that means their Targon thing just had to have been a really bad option. Gosh, I got like hair in my eye. Gotta get that out. Hey, same though. Theirs is just a little bit bigger than mine.
Also quite a fetching one.
An enemy infiltration unit. This just got interesting. Cooking with lead.
Not even close. They just do better.
Never defeated, never backing down. Wait, what happened?
Vandal City Mare. I think I'm just gonna keep him and try to find more things that make dual region things. To really make sure I get that value. Loping Telescope has potential. Okay, Vandal Commando, we're really good here. Wish I was attacking on 2 now that I've drawn that, but making the Owl Cats. We got the Poppy now. Making me think about playing the Loping Telescope here just because the block is so much better this way. Yordle Ranger with Scout. Equal as power than me +1/0 is kind of nuts with Poppy. And we are looking, we don't really have the ability to go super wide with this hand. So I'm actually gonna pick the Yordle Ranger and think maybe there's outgrind potential, or not really outgrind, but just an overwhelm potential. I'm not 100% sure on that pick, but that's what I'm gonna go for this time around. I might be playing this a little bit slow, but we'll see. So I also decided not to develop this. I'm gonna go for the Vandal City Mare. I hope this works out. What do we throw away? Potentially throw away a Senna. Sled is harder to deal with. I'm gonna go with Sled for that reason. It's a 4 mana 5/5. And I'm not... In some cases I would take the more control tool, but I don't think it's worth it here. Just saying, hey, you have to deal with my 5/5 seems like a good plan to me. And then we can play this Yordle Ranger and make things even bigger. It is grant allies with me equal or less power. That is the bad thing. So I think we actually wait on it. And I think we just do this first. Buster Shot's kind of nuts here. Deal 3 to a unit.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Not bad. Could also play this here too. And just go mega wide. Also the option to play both of these, but I have the Sled. I'm not gonna attack with Vandal City Mare though. Or I guess it doesn't even matter if they're killing him anyway. Poor Mare. But we got some good impact and we got some good stuff going this attack. One of the worst Poros, but that's okay. Really putting on a lot of pressure here though, and that's what matters the most. We got plenty of value from Vandal City Mare. Like this and this was plenty of good. Buster Shot. Okay, Go Hard has been activated. I think Yordle Ranger here kind of soon is kind of nuts. Oh yeah, and I do have Poppy. Honestly, I kind of overlooked her.
Reach for the lightning, my incomprehensible lackey. I can see the whole battlefield from here.
Honestly, it might be enough to freak them out a bit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I open attack with this? Or is it gonna get feasted? Or go harded? Okay, feasted. So probably no go hard. Like I said, I knew that was a very spooky threat. The bad news is... Oh wait, they have to first get a darkness, so really good time to go for Poppy. And we need to make sure that Sled is before Poppy to make sure that the Poro gets buffed. We're gonna be like a Vengeance or a Mini-Morph or something here. Because they don't have Darkness created yet, so it gave us that small window of opportunity to go for it. Miss is drained too. Okay, so they're not able to get Poppy here, which means I can just play all these other lovely cards. I think I'll start off first with you. And just stop these defenses as best as I can. Okay, well they're done. They're out of options, which which is really good for us. So yeah, this whale is gone now. I think giving this and this are the better things to give a buff. We can do the Otterpuss later. Or we could also still Buster Shot, kill this, and then Poppy really has no chance of dying, and really nothing has no chance of dying. I think that's the better thing to do, even though going wider isn't necessarily bad either, especially when I can give something health. And then make sure that the Poro's getting the buff. There we go. Same one! Alright, well if we find Aegis, we definitely are in a great spot if we can find that. I might even draw for it. Telescope's not bad. I think I will draw for it though, because there's pretty much no counter to me rallying here. Okay, even then, like, I don't even think we have to rally here. We're so ahead. Found it. I want to attune. Sounds like fun. Okay, so we put it onto this because Poppy doesn't get killed here ever. So that should be good. And then Poppy levels up next turn.
Did you call me?
Yeah, you gotta block. So they could have heals, but it doesn't really matter. Like, what are you gonna do? Okay. She does just, ooh.
Alright, time to get serious.
I think that's the first time I've seen that level up in game, so that's neat to see. Nice, very nice. Minus 30. That's a lot of damage.
I got lucky.
Really good start between these. Gonna go ahead and ditch this. I do have turn 1 attack token, so maybe I should mulligan harder for 1-drops, but... And Poppy. Really, Poppy feels like a really big difference maker in this deck for sure. So I'm gonna play Telescope.
Tough places breed tough people.
And hope that these traps aren't too bad for me. It's an easy Crescent against Caitlyn Teemo. No thought required. Vandal City Mare. I guess it's this. Even if it makes us draw more mushrooms.
Keep all flammables on the trail. Bird out of tents.
This is really bad. Not good. We got Poppy. Can sharp sight here. And that's important for sure. Then we drop Poppy or Aloof. Or we could actually drop Vandal City Mare and we can drop Poppy and Aloof next turn. I think that's the way to go, assuming no Mystic Shot. Okay, well there's a Mystic Shot, so that changes things. Kingpin instead. Probably changed a lot. I still think we actually go for this. Hope there's not another one.
From all the regions we are one.
Oh my gosh. So unlucky, but there are a lot of those things. So I want to go wider before I actually play a Poppy. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play Arena Kingpin. Draw looks really good. Tenor looks really good too, though. I think Tenor with my Poppy is too good to pass up. So I think it's Arena Kingpin and then like Tenor plus something else.
We'll prepare him a nice welcome. A chill in the air.
Quite annoying. Go for this. We block with Caitlyn, we have Buster Shot in the future for it.
2 times over.
And then on top of that, we want to get those out of our hand too because they have a good number of flash bombs. Just one. Thankfully. Do we want to kill Caitlyn here? I think so. See if they have the freeze available. Which they might. And then after that, I think we look to Buster Shot. Yeah, we Buster Shot. Oh my gosh. Well, this thing's dead.
Carry on.
But we buff everything where it's just scary enough, then we're still good. Do that still.
My largest official act.
There we go.
This in your heart.
Okay. We haven't played Telescope yet, so these are less likely to die, but they still might die. That's fine. Hits both, of course. Moonglow, I guess.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Okay, so we're blockers now, kind of. That's fine. Okay, do we die to mushrooms is the question. Tristana.
I'm Tristana, and
Actually, I should play Poppy first just because I currently have... I don't know. I was gonna say I currently have the reduction, but
Oh, if mushrooms could talk all once, am I right?
I don't think that's that big of a deal.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
I'm scared.
They grow up.
I'm very afraid. I need the extra damage, so I'm gonna play it on this rather than the Vandal City Mare.
hero. Yeah, where? What are you looking at me for?
Alright, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. One. Okay, they were dead. They high rolled really high that game. Yeah, that's okay.
Quest failed. Sorry, hero.
Against the Ziggs and Talia, I'm going to be a little bit greedy. I'm going to keep the Aegis because I think Aegis is one of the best way to win. Obviously, finding Poppy is too. I'm not too worried about not finding a 1-drop. Plus this Vandal Commando. Next turn, hopefully get a strike into Vandal City Mare to reduce the cost of the Owlcat. That'll work quite well.
I've never tried this chemical before.
This looks pretty good though too. I'm gonna go with this still.
Beware, Mama's got a gun.
And just take the 2 damage. It was definitely a consideration to play the Otterpuss, but I think my start of making sure I get Vandal City Mare and start getting value right away, just a better way to go overall. Plus, elusives are just annoying to deal with for pretty much every deck in the game, so it's hard to say no.
Make a meal of 'em.
Like, that's fine. We already got the value. I like Telescope here for more value.
My speech.
Pops in your hat. I put it in your hat this morning.
And it does also help my Tristana. Ooh, that is sick. I mean, if I want to kill the Merciless, and I think I want to. If they don't open, we're saving though. That's 4. That's fine. They missed out on their opportunity now.
You're covered.
Now the sharp side would definitely be worth it. Chance of playing Otterpuss here too. Now they're a bit sad. They're just sad.
What does that thing do?
Yeah, it's Otterpuss for sure.
Light the fuse.
Okay. Well, that pops the barrier, but we're gonna play the sharp side, and they will still be sad. Then we have really good trades here. Honestly, wasn't quite what I was expecting. I mean, this didn't fully trade, but it gets where we need to go.
I can't wait to see what this one does.
I guess these trades it for a deck that doesn't need to be, that just doesn't need to die. It's actually not that bad for them. I don't really want to get stunned up here. I don't really want to open attack either is the issue.
6 shortcakes.
I don't think
Love it,
either
Big
is that
Mama.
great.
Let's bring this home.
Probably should have thrown down a prank here. There's a stun. Not a big deal. +2 cost. Worst blocker. -1 power and vulnerable. I mean, this thing we don't really want it to die, so pretty happy with that idea. And after seeing that additional blocker, I'm happy doing this. Let's throw out a telescope and play the Owlcat later. Submersible? I wish you told me the number of cards I have. I actually think Submersible has to be really good here, though. Like, I was gonna say, I know I'm very far along because I have so much card creation, so it's pretty much there. I mean, it's really close at least. We're not 100% there, but it's very close.
Big ones.
Yeah, but the big ones are, well, bigger.
Owlcat does not quite level up Triss. We're so freaking close. Just putting up all these little chump blockers everywhere to be annoying. See what's in your hand. Drive negation. Okay, we'll do this. You don't get to play that this turn. I will go ahead and play this on my Tristana. Actually, I can save this instead.
My shield is yours.
I mean, then, yeah, that's fine. So we don't have to block with Trist at all.
I got an
I
idea.
don't like killing that thing, but makes him not be able to block as much. If we can get Golden Aegis with Submersible, that'd be amazing. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna bank all my mana here because the Golden Aegis. I think the probability of playing that is very high. I mean, that ended up working out fine. Ooh. This is too good to pass up on because I can play the Bracewell Protector.
Somewhere.
And I can play the Hungry Owlcat too. Okay, well now we just take the swing here. That's too bad though. Dang, that explosive mine. More draws. Alright, this is the time. We're gonna top deck a dual color card, or we're gonna place a personal and top deck it too. Buster Shot, okay. But yeah, this is gonna be 6 of Percival Golden Aegis coming up. Even with Tristana and Poppy on the board too. Thanks. So Percival with Bandlewood actually seems pretty freaking good.
Explosive, big and small, I got 'em all.
It only has quick attack. So in that regards, it's only 1 spell mana. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we have Buster Shot and we have Submersible. They're very dead.
Bringing 'em out.
Sure you want to do this?
So I don't want to play the Repost for that. I'm so happy I gotta play it. Oh, we made their Shapestone really annoying. Don't need to do the other stuff, we'll just take this attack and go. There we go. I didn't get a rally with my Submersible, but the Submersible ended up being a really good pick still though. I think even if that game had been closer, the Submersible probably pulls it out for us, which is important. It's Vlad and Braum. I feel like they do pretty well against us since they're pretty board-based overall. But I'm not for sure on that. Slightly greedy picks, but we are, well, we got 2 poppies, so that's something. Let's do attack here. Yeah, we take that trade. After that, I think we might just be passing. Sharp Sight, that's good for the future. So we make mana for Sharp Sight. It's a really good owl, or I mean Omen Hawk hit. Omen, owl, same thing. Ooh. So even if I get this, the spear doesn't do much, so I think we just do this. Very difficult choice. I think I like trying to throw away a Vlad here.
Let me show you what I can do.
This is an open attack. I think I'll let it go, actually.
The Winter's Claw.
Okay. Just throw this down.
Nothing. Elf, that's not ours.
Farron probably doesn't actually help us out that much because Captain Farron was just kind of chilling in hand. We wanted to hit like Braum or Vlad instead, by like much more so. So we can play you.
This mama is the beast mama.
We're gonna play Poppy after. Poppies grant me and all other allies. So we have to decide what we want to get the tiny spear to. Has to be this, so this can't trade unfavorably with it. And then we have the sharp side open still too. So Poppy might be popping off here. There's a chance Poppy's Keeper's Verdict is a thing, but probably not. We're gonna try to kill Braum here though, as best as we can. Hope there's not Elixir of Iron. If not, because if we lose Poppy, we have plenty of Poppies. Braum is a bit harder to deal with though. Okay, well then we do save this, since Braum wasn't a blocker. It's fine with me. Go ahead and drop the Owlcat. Tristana's just about leveled. Ooh, another sharp sight is great.
I love stuff.
All before.
He doesn't actually gain attack doing that. It's tempting to take this though, knowing that Poppy gets to stay alive. But with this, I'm pretty sure she gets to anyway. Could develop the Trist. Or, I mean, we are down to 8 health, so we kind of have to be a little bit careful. Good job, Poppy. I'm not very worried here, though. So, I think there's a good chance we're okay with that.
Shall we bully off?
I think there's a good chance of a like transfusion or something here, so that's why we're blocking with the 4-3, just to save as much health as possible. So we can play this. I could also play Tristana in the future, but I think we would just play this and Bando and just go for face. Just smork. Ideally, we would find a rally here, but just not always the case. I mean, we'd probably just play Poppy then, and then attack. They only have 3 cards. Yes, I know there's 2, but they'll draw a card, and that's the 3. Just so we're super clear.
Alright, team. Adventure time.
Yeti.
Hammer.
What a nuts card. Such a nuts card. I still really love this deck. Remember the good old days when this was meta for like a little bit? I really like Bromflad. Haven't played it for a while. Very tempting. I mean, they have to block with these. They don't have to block with Brom.
Let's see what you can do.
But they're in trouble. I don't really care about Poppy dying. I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of just fine with this happening. Don't need to use Sharp Side on this. I have 2 big options. But I want to just play Tristana. I mean, I could like play these other things too, but Tristana giving impact to my Owlcat seems like a good idea.
I've dressed for the occasion.
I mean, she's gonna be pretty decent here.
Going in. Alright, furballs. Attention.
And I have another Poppy because I'm a high roller. So yeah, I'm not worried here. Scar Mother could be a bit spooky. Hey, there we go. We can even play Poppy plus that.
I'm absolutely parched.
I mean, these elusives alone just kind of win. But yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, Aegis in this deck is just way too freaking good. Way too good. Granted plus 1-0 and impact.
Listen, me friends.
I mean, Poppy also gets that. Okay, so not even close to leveling up Brom.
Kill me.
And we'll do that. That's good with me. I don't even care that blood gets healed after.
One suffers, another thrives.
Okay. Good with me. Not too much changes, so is it better just to actually do these Owlcats though in Rally than Poppy? I mean, we only need a Rally. We'll just play these.
Around here somewhere.
Yeah, just go for the open attack. There shouldn't be anything in the top deck that stops us. The great Owlcats. Poor Tristana, no buff. Dang. That's a lot of damage there.